Apparently I can't go horizontal. Okay. I need to turn on lights. Whoops. Okay, I need to turn that off. Okay, are we live now? I think we are. Okay, I'm going to upload this to my channel, so even though there's no one in here yet, I'm going to be going through, I have some meat that I got on discount. I always do that. If you watch my channel, I have a few videos of where I like take meat that I get cheap and then I like chop it up or whatever, and then I vacuum seal it. So yesterday was Thursday, and Thursday mornings, at least at my Food Lion, seems to be when they mark everything down. So I had got a rack of ribs that was like Kansas City barbecue style, and I put them in the crock pot and we had that for dinner. I had a couple things of beef that were like the grass fed that were pretty cheap, and I'll show you. Please don't fall. Whoop. These right here, they're pretty sealed solid, so I just stuck them in there, but they were $4.79. They're usually like $9, so half off, and that's still cheaper than like a pound of the like lowest grade meat, which is usually what I get. And then I got a pork loin roast for $5.81. We're gonna have that this weekend. I have some veggies that I got, so we're gonna make something with that. But these are really like sealed good, so I'm not doing anything with them. Oh, okay, hang on. These are pretty good. Well, I don't know. I think I might need to vacuum seal these. These were $2.99, and they're boneless pork loin chops. Oh, hang on, I can't see. I don't have glasses on. Hello. Thanks for stopping in. I'm doing good. How are you? I was just talking about how I am going to like vacuum seal some meat. I went to Food Lion yesterday, and they had a bunch of meat marked down. I just realized I left my fridge open. They had a bunch of meat marked down on clearance. That's what they usually do on Thursday mornings for me. So I purchased them, and we're gonna vacuum seal them and like cut them up and get them ready for the freezer because they all need to be frozen by today. Happy Halloween. A troll commented on one of your videos. You know, I've been fortunate, knock on wood, I don't know what's real wood, that I haven't really got a lot of trolls yet. So, you know, I would take that as a win. Like, that means that they're getting attention. You know, just ignore them, but I feel like that means you're getting noticed, I guess. What am I making? So what I am doing, okay, let me grab it out. Okay, not spill everything. Yesterday at Food Lion, I got a bunch of meat that was discounted. I usually wait to buy my meat on Thursday mornings because Food Lion typically marks everything down, at least mine does. And so I bought a bunch of chicken wings. Like these right here were originally $22, and they were marked down to $6.92. And so I'm going to like be chopping them in half and cutting the little tails off, and then like vacuum sealing them for the freezer. I got some pork chops. I'm thinking I might vacuum seal them. Like, what do you think? Does this look like that would be good enough in the freezer? Like it's got a good seal, so I don't know if I should take those out and vacuum seal them or just put them in that way. Let's see. Oh, was it an actual creator that trolled you, or was it just like someone being mean. I feel like there's a lot of mean people on the internet, like no matter where you go. But I'm sorry. I would just ignore them. At least you're making content, and you know, that's what matters. If you're gonna be on here and you're making stuff, like, just ignore the haters, because I feel like there's always gonna be mean people. But yeah, I'm thinking about just sticking these in the freezer. But the chicken, I have to vacuum seal. And I have like 3 packs. Oh. I got 3 packs of the chicken wings, which my kids love these things. We eat them quite a bit. And then I got like some beef strips for stir fry. I typically use these and make fajitas. And then I just got like another pound of ground beef, but it's like the good kind. I usually buy like the 73% lean. Oh. So yeah, we are going to be, I guess I'll stick these back in here. We'll start with the chicken. Let me grab my vacuum sealer and have it out and ready to go. I gotta find it. I should have did that first. I am from USA. I am in North Carolina. Where are you guys from? I don't know if I'm still going. I guess I am. I can't see. It looks like it's doing some weird stuff. You're from the USA too? It's like some of the comments aren't loading. They just kind of are swirling. Ooh, Hawaii. I've never been there. My aunt used to live there. Oh, also what I need to do, is I don't have any like gallon-sized bags left, so I need, hang on, let me find it. So I save my scraps, like this right here is a bunch of veggie scraps, but I also have a bag of chicken scraps. Well, you know, yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is, I don't have a whole lot in here, but after I cut all the tails off these chickens, I'm gonna have like a full bag. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this in a pot, and I'm gonna make some chicken broth. That way, because I'm going to be making, I think I'm gonna make red beans and rice. Maybe I have like a ham bone in there. So I may use the chicken broth in that, so I don't have to open up a carton of it and just use this. But I'm also gonna be like refilling this bag with like the chicken tails, and I have like 3 packs, so it's gonna get full. Do you guys make your own broth? I see some more USAs. That is all like just frozen. You know what this is? That's not my chicken tails. This is shredded chicken. Okay, just kidding. We're gonna put this back. I do have a bag. This is why you label things. I do have a bag of like chicken scraps, but my freezer is messy. Okay. Let's see what we got. That's my hand bone. There they are. Okay, I knew I had some. This looks kind of sad though. I probably should thaw this out and do something with them. Okay. That looks weird. Okay, this is my chicken scraps. So we're gonna get rid of these so I can fill the bag back up. So let's just get some water in it. See, I just literally just put them in there with water. And then we're gonna boil them and let them kind of simmer for a while. Oh, burner. Okay. It's not loading the comments. No, thank you. I've been married before and I'm divorced and I don't plan on getting married again unless they're rich. Maybe I'll consider it, but oh. But I definitely understand wanting your son out. But I feel like in this economy, I don't know, if you're in America, good luck. I feel like we're all struggling here. Okay, what are we doing? We're chopping. So I just kind of set my bag over here and then I throw my little tail pieces in here. Do you guys like to prep things for your freezer? I find that that really is a good way of getting good deals on meat. You know, I see there's a bunch of comments coming in, but it's literally just like a loading symbol. I don't know if it's like emojis and they're not loading, but like I can't see what it says. Can you guys see it? Like, is it doing that for you all or is that just on my end? Because it's literally just like a bunch of loading symbols. I don't know. I don't know. Everything that you're sending is just like a loading symbol. There's like 5 of them. So I don't know what you're saying. I do apologize. If you type it in words, I might be able to see it. It's weird. I don't know. So my kids really love chicken wings. I either put them in a deep fryer and then like after I cook them, I'll like put them in some bowls with like some sauce and then like shake it up, or I'll bake them. Let's see. Oh, you were doing loading emojis. I didn't even know that was an emoji. I thought it just wasn't working for me and I was like, dang, my internet must suck. Hello. Welcome. Thank you for stopping by. No, you're fine. I just didn't, I thought I was having technical issues. I was like, dang. Ugh. Let's see. I wonder if I move this closer, if I can actually see it. This is hard to do. I'm just kind of picking it up with my wrist so I don't get chicken juice on it. Okay. Yeah, I think I can read that now. Oh, I don't know. Well, were you putting loading emojis? Maybe it thought it was spam since you were doing it so much. I don't know. This is my first time going live on YouTube. I went live on TikTok once, but TikTok just doesn't really like me over there, so nobody watches my stuff. So I was like, you know what? Let's try YouTube. And I think the only reason I went live on TikTok the last time was because I had wanted to go live over here, but you have to wait like 24 hours after you request going live, so I couldn't do it. So I don't know. What are you guys getting into today? Hello, Robin. What are you doing? How are you today? Ugh. Does anybody have any Halloween plans? My oldest two have friends that they're going trick-or-treating with, and then my youngest, we are going to try to meet up with one of her friends, but they're going trick-or-treating in a hot spot that like it's like a rich neighborhood that everyone likes to go to. So I'm not so sure that we're going to be able to find parking over there. So we're just going to wing it. I don't know. But it should be fun either way. But this is the first time we're not all going together. Oh yeah? Well, how old are you? I thought you were an adult. Get as much candy as you can. I always joke with my kids because I am only 4'11". Obviously, I don't look like a kid, like in the face and everything. I'm an old lady, but if I put a costume on, I always wondered if, like, with the mask and stuff, if I could pass off as a kid, and if I went trick-or-treating with my kids and then I could get candy. I'm not gonna do that, but like, I've always wondered if I could get by with that. You don't have any plans, Robin? The food, well, this is just raw food. It's not even cooked. Which I'm not going to be cooking anything today. The goal is to just get it in the freezer before it spoils. So we'll have it for a meal later down the road. I hate how raw chicken feels. And it's really hard to cut through these bones. It's like I can never find that sweet spot. There it is. Oh, TikTok just never really, like when I go live over there, I don't know, I just don't really get a lot of interaction over there. And then YouTube, I mean not YouTube, TikTok doesn't really give me a whole lot of views. I know they say that like your first 200 views is it kind of testing out your stuff. And I don't know, the algorithm doesn't like me. I've had some videos get taken down for alleged community like violations, but I think that's kind of happening with everyone. They're just getting a lot more bigger on their censoring. And then I did have like one video go like viral. It was like a stupid video where I was just like laying in my bed talking about this weird, crazy TikTok scenario that was happening about a guy that had allegedly caused like a root fire in his yard, and it had been burning for months, and it just seemed insane. And then like everybody like liked that video, and it got like 1.6 million views, but then nothing else that I ever post gets any views. So, but I feel like TikTok is kind of a dying ship for Americans. Like since Oracle bought it, like they're a lot more strict on what you can post, and I kind of just don't want to post there anymore. I don't know. It's just a little concerning with the way the algorithm is censoring people, and I feel like they're kind of monitoring us. I don't know. TikTok is just, once it's not going to be owned by ByteDance, it's just, I don't think it's going to be the same thing. Hello. How are you? What is my favorite holiday? You know, I don't really know. When I was a kid, it used to be Christmas. But as an adult, it just doesn't hit the same. And now, you know, it's always more stressful, like trying to get like gifts and everything for my kids. But I don't know. Halloween's kind of fun. It might still be Christmas. I think this year I'm gonna try to celebrate more of like winter solstice and try not to focus on like the whole capitalism aspect of it. Like I already told my kids, we'll just pick out like a few things that you want. Don't expect anything elaborate, because like we're in late stage capitalism and nobody can afford anything. And I know a lot of people are also kind of like boycotting doing a lot of shopping, especially at Black Friday. So I don't know, I might try to like focus more on winter solstice and more of like a feast and like paying respect to like the season and whatnot, and try to take it back more to of a natural, like earthy vibe instead of like spend money, if that makes sense. Oh, I am Nicole. What is your name? And hello, thank you for stopping by. Hello. Joseph, well, it's nice to meet you. What are you doing? If you're new here, I am just trying to get some food ready for the freezer. Like if you look on my channel, I have a few videos where I do this. Like I will get meat on clearance at my local Food Lion, usually every Thursday morning. And then I have to get it in the freezer before it all goes bad. And so I typically like prep it and then vacuum seal it and then put it in the freezer for meals for later. You are sorting on my, does that say sit? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. But I'm just trying to get everything in the freezer. And I'm also making some chicken broth because I'm going to use it for a couple meals this weekend. And I had to empty out this bag, so I had room to put the rest of my chicken scraps in here. Because I'm trying to not be wasteful and be as frugal as possible, especially with the way everything is going economically and politically. Like people are struggling right now, so I don't know. I'm just trying to do what I can. I am not a chef. I'm a mom. No, I am just a mom who is trying to be frugal, is what I am. I don't even know if I'm really that good of a cook. I just, you know, have to cook to keep people alive, and I try to get the best deals on stuff and provide subsistence to people. Do you like cooking? Oh, I see there's more people in here. Hello, everyone. Thanks for stopping by. Ugh. Ooh. See, I got a lot of chicken wings. Like, I think I can probably, if I count them out, for enough for like 5 people to eat, I think I can get a few meals worth. Goodbye. Thanks for stopping by. Good night. Where are you at? You're not in the USA, are you? Kenya, okay. You're on the other side of the world for me. Oh, you're on a flight to America? That's cool. Well, I hope you have fun when you get here. Hello. Ooh. I shouldn't have threw that thing away. I could have used it to put all my chicken in. I didn't think about that. Ooh. Ooh. Losing my chicken. Ugh, my hands are so gross right now. Ew. Hello. What are you up to? Oh my gosh, I can't cut this. Not much. Are you in the USA? I've had a few people from the USA here, but I've also had a few people from other places as well. Actually, I think most people have been from the USA, and we have one person from Kenya. Ooh. Nice. Yeah, I just, I got a bunch of discounted chicken wings at Food Lion yesterday. They were originally like $23 and they were marked down to like $6.86. So that's like a really good deal. And my kids love them. So we usually like either deep fry them or I bake them. And so I am getting them all divvied up, and I'm putting like the scraps in this bag to save for later. And then I have some chicken broth going on the stove because I had whatever was in that bag. I just went ahead and decided to make some broth. That way I'd have room to store all these because I don't have any other bags right now. I'm not gonna go out and buy any, so we're just gonna reuse it. And then I'm gonna vacuum seal these. I'm gonna divvy them up into different amounts for like meals, and then freeze them in the freezer. It's a frugal way to get protein in your groceries. Some of these I can't find like the spot to cut them. There's like a bone. And I think there's a knife specifically for bones. Maybe I should grab that. Which one is it? Okay, we'll see if this one works better. Oh my gosh, it's just not cutting it. How the heck? There we go. Dang. That one don't look very good, but whatever. Thank you. Oh. I try to be frugal. So I've always kind of bought the meat and did that, but I just recently, within the past like maybe 2 years, got the vacuum sealer, and I feel like that's a game changer. It makes things last longer. And you can already kind of prep it instead of just sticking the whole thing in the freezer. Like future you will appreciate that. Instead of having to like thaw it and then cut it like and get it ready to cook. So I do try to be a little bit helpful for the future me. It really is. Do you use one? It's definitely worth getting, like, and you can get them fairly cheap on Amazon. And then like the extra vacuum bags. Like I do think in the videos where I have a couple videos where I like have done the same thing, like prepping meat. I have, I think usually in there linked, like an affiliate link for the vacuum sealer and things. Nice. Oh. Plans for Halloween. Well, my oldest 2 children are going to be going trick-or-treating with friends. So they're taken care of. And then my youngest, she couldn't find anyone that was really doing anything, except one friend is going to like a rich neighborhood to trick-or-treat. And her mom invited us to meet them over there. So we may go over there and trick-or-treat, but the thing is that's kind of like a hot spot for trick-or-treaters. And like everyone goes over there to trick-or-treat because they give out good candy. And I don't know if we're gonna be able to find parking. So we may have to go find another neighborhood that's available to trick-or-treat in. But something like that. Do you have any plans? You going to any parties or anything? I'm gonna stick these over here. My mountain of chickens is getting too big. Okay. Hey, having a day off on Halloween's nice. That's just as good as candy. Oh. Well, thanks for checking out my channel. I appreciate that. Well, thank you. Trying to. I feel like I'm always busy with something. Ooh. How are you doing? Yeah. I feel like that's all we can do is try. Because once you stop trying, it's very easy to just fall apart, even if you don't mean for it to happen. You just had the worst Denver omelet. That's a sad shame. What was so bad about it? It ruined your whole day. That's sad. You'll have to go get another omelet to make up for it. The cheese was so just like gooey. Isn't cheese supposed to be gooey? Or was it like a old type of gooey? I feel you. That's why you gotta get frugal and make your own. Well, that doesn't sound very good. Have to go learn how to cook. Gosh, there is so many chickens. Noted. I will not get old gooey American cheese on a Denver omelet. Alrighty, well, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Have a good day and enjoy your day off. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to finish doing this so I can wash my hands. Have a good one. Oh. Oh, yuck. have a text message that is just sitting up on my screen and I can't see if anyone's in here. I'm gonna have to go try to take my top of my finger and move it up. But I don't want chicken guts on my phone. Okay, hang on, let's see if I can do this. Am I still live? Okay. Well, that didn't work. I accidentally opened up the text message. Wasn't even anything important. It was like a hurry, the sale ends tomorrow. And I don't even know why I get those messages. Like, they just send them to me all the time. Hello, whoever is in here. Welcome. I am just going through, I have like 3 packs of chicken wings I got on clearance that need to be frozen today. So I am cutting them up and getting ready to vacuum seal them. So we're almost done. Finally finished the 3 packs of chicken. Okay, I have to wash my hands so bad. Oh! My broth is finally starting to boil. Okay. Let me clean this up a little bit. I need to wash my hands before I lose my mind. I need to get some of the chicken juices off of here. And my chicken broth is boiling now, so I'm just gonna let it simmer for maybe like an hour or so. And then I'll let it cool, and then I will put it in the fridge in like a jar, and then use it over the next couple of days. Okay, and these are my little bits of chicken that I got. So we are going to stick this in the freezer. Hang on, I gotta get some air out. And then the next time I need broth, chicken broth, I have this. So I really suggest you do this. Save your chicken scraps. It'll be useful. Man, I still got air in here. Okay, now we are going to hook up the vacuum sealer. I love this thing. I highly recommend, like, even if you don't get this one, you should get one. But I do, in the videos where I do vacuum sealing, I always have it linked at an affiliate link. But like, literally any vacuum sealer is pretty much the same. So I suggest, if you're wanting to save food and make your grocery budget last, like by getting discount meat, it's really worth getting one. Oh, hello. I am not cooking anything per se. I am freezer prepping. I got a bunch of chicken wings that were like $23 and they were marked down to like $6 and like 80 some cents. And I got 3 packs of them, and so I've been like chopping them up. I got some chicken broth going. I cut off all the little scrap pieces and just stuck them in my freezer. And now we are going to vacuum seal. We'll probably do like 15 a bag and vacuum seal them and get them ready for the freezer. Although, oh, I have one. I was like, I need a Sharpie, but I got one. Okay, and I need scissors. So we're just doing a little freezer prep. Do you freezer prep anything? Let's see. I don't know how many we're gonna get in these, but we're gonna do a few. Because I need them to fit in the freezer. So you get these little bags, and then on your device right here, there's like this little heat strip, and we're gonna use that to seal the bottom of the bag. So you gotta try to cut as straight as you can, and I, for some reason, can't do that, like at all. So let's try to even it out. Oh my gosh, I think I'm making it worse. Okay, we're just gonna stick this in here. And then there is a seal button that is just by itself, and you hit that, and then it's going to make a bottom of the bag. And we're just going to write on here chicken wings and the date. And then once I know how many is going in here, I'm gonna write the number, because that way I will know how many I'm working with and how many bags I need to have the proper portions for people. So look, see, it just literally sealed it. So now it's a bag. So let's see how many we can get in here. We got a lot of chicken wings. Like I got this, and then I got, this one's got more. All of that. That was 3 packs. Okay. So now, let's stick them in here and see how many we got. It'll take a minute. It's kind of a long bag. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I might be able to get one more and get 15. Okay, let me just rinse my hand real quick. Okay, so now that we have our bag full, you're gonna stick the bag on that seal again, and then you're gonna put this down. Now there's a food button, and it can be on dry or moist. This is moist food, so we're gonna hit that, and I think that makes the seal last longer, so to make sure it gets through the moisture, and I think like the dry one's a little bit shorter of time. And then you have a vac seal, and we're gonna hit that, and it's gonna pull all the air out, and as that air goes up, there's going to be liquid up near the thermal strip, so that's why you gotta have it on moist. And we're gonna go ahead and hit it, and it's gonna shrink. And I forgot to write my 15, so I need to do that real quick. It's still sealing. It has a little light that flashes right here. You might be able to see it. There's a chat in front of me, so I can't tell. But once it's done, it'll beep and the light will stop moving. There we go. And then let me write down my 15. Doesn't want to write. Okay, voila, we have vacuum sealed chicken. So we'll put this here. And let's see how many more we get. Okay, do it again. We're gonna seal it, put it on dry, put it on seal, and then gonna do our chicken wings again. Hang on, this marker sucks. I just realized this is a dry erase marker, so I hope it lasts. Oh, you're driving? Well, be careful. You probably shouldn't watch anything while you're driving. Okay, so we got our chicken wing bag for the second one. So let's count and see how many we got. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. I guess we'll stop there. Make it an even number. Okay. Let's go ahead and write it before I forget. And now we're gonna go ahead and vacuum seal these. Lucky you're at a red light a lot. Well, be careful. Hello there, how are you today? Okay, so we're gonna stick this in here and then put it back on moist and then hit our vacuum seal and get this one done too. Does anybody have any good Halloween plans? That one was loud because I think the moisture got up in the vacuumer. I think I'll probably maybe get 3 more bags because that was two. I don't know, we'll see. My guess is I'm gonna get 5 bags total, but we'll see. Okay, so there's my second one. Go ahead and vacuum seal this. And then chicken wings. Okay. This is, let's see, it's the Mega Wise. Yeah, Mega Wise right here. And it's the VS6621. And actually, I get my bags from Amazon. In fact, if you want a direct link, if you go to my channel, I have a few videos where I am like vacuum sealing food. And in the description, I have a couple affiliate links that have the same model and the bags that I use. But yeah, I just get them on Amazon. And it was pretty cheap. I'm not sure if the price has changed since then. I feel like the prices of everything have gone up. And I've got this probably within the past year or two. I can't remember exactly, but Mega Wise is the vacuum sealer that I use. But honestly, just look at the reviews. For the most part, I feel like most vacuum sealers are made pretty much the same, but there could be some low quality ones, but you're welcome. I definitely recommend it though, it's a good one. Okay, so we have 2 chickens in here so far. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That one's got a little bone. 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15 yet again. Whoop. Okay, we're going to, wait, I need to rate 15. Okay, I'm gonna vacuum seal this. I'm gonna be right back. And then this is gonna seal. Dang, it's still going? It's really still going. That was a long one. I could just go ahead and start cutting these up. Let's go ahead and get a couple. I could be a little bit more efficient with things. I don't know how many more we need though. Did it beep? That one didn't even seal. No wonder it lasted so long. Okay, let's try this again. Why did that not work? Maybe it was too wet. think I may have put them too close to the edge. I didn't give them enough headspace. And so too much juice is coming out. Well, we shall see. I may have to take a few out. Fingers crossed. It's not beeping, so I'm guessing it's not doing it. Okay, we're gonna take like, let's see, 15, 14, 13. I think those are just too fat and too close. Okay, well, they all fell down, so 15. Okay, 14, 15, 16. Let's see what happens. 17. Yeah, I had it way too close to the top. Ugh. Hello, Robin. Yeah, I think it's gonna work this time. I didn't have, I had way too many in there close to the top. But then when I picked it up and everything fell down, and there we got the beep. Okay, don't overcrowd close to your seal. That's the first time I've ever done that. I was like, why is it not working? We got 17 in that one. Okay. Let's seal this one. Okay, there we go. Now let's see how many we can get in here. I feel like this one's really big. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Okay. Let's see. Make sure I got enough room. It is a rookie mistake. I try to cram things in there though. Same thing with like washing machines. Try to get the biggest bang for my buck. This one's 20. There we go. now we know if it doesn't beep, you know that it didn't seal. So, okay. I think I can get the rest in here. I'm not sure how many I have, but I think this bag's a little bit too big. So. Okay. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. And that's all of them. Ugh. Okay, so now let's vacuum seal it. Oh. This is way too big of a bag. Okay. Put it on moist and vacuum seal. How many did I say this was? Was it 17? I counted and forgot. We're just gonna put 17. But if you remember, let me know and I'll change it. I wasn't paying attention. I do not have a costume. I may just kind of like throw on a witch dress that I have, maybe, but it's kind of cold, so I don't know. We'll see. I haven't been very festive. Okay, we have 1, 2, 17, thank you. I was right. 3, 4, and 5. And then those are all gonna go in the freezer and they'll be much easier to cook with because they will be ready to go. I just gotta thaw them out and then do what I want with them. And then depending on how many people will be eating, I'll know by how many chickens in there. And so yeah, now we're gonna put them in the freezer and my broth is gonna simmer for a bit and then I'm gonna put it into some jars. And I'll post the jars on Instagram if you wanna follow me over there. It is Nicole Coquette _YT, which I also have right here. I thought you'd be able to see this, but like, you can't. But there's my Instagram. Whoop. If you wanna see what the broth looks like. Cause, oh, I guess I can post it on my, I have like a community page I can post it on as well. Okay, well, I'm gonna hop off here. Thank you for hanging out with me. I hope maybe you guys get you a vacuum sealer and start taking advantage of discount meat and fill up your freezers because it's a good way to get cheap meat because it's really expensive right now. So thanks for hanging out with me and I'll catch you next time. Bye. Okay, this is embarrassing. I don't know how to stop this.